Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith, and I want you to know that I can be an impartial reviewer. Now, you're thinking to yourself, Keith, you're about to talk about Chantal Kreviazuk, and I've seen your blog. I know that you absolutely adore this woman, so you're just going to say really nice things about her. Well, hang on a second now. I am very professional, and I will tell you, I call it even like Steven right down the line. Now, tonight, Chantal Kreviazuk was joined on stage with her wonderful husband, Raine Maida. And me saying that he's wonderful isn't bias, it's just me saying the truth. He was wonderful in Our Lady Peace. He's wonderful as a solo artist. He's wonderful when he partners up with his wonderful wife, Chantal. And he's got a wonderful sound to him. Like as soon as you hear him talk, you know it's Raine Maida. Like if you blindfolded me, and under normal circumstances that might not be a thing, but if you were to blindfold me and have some voices come out, I'd be like, that's Raine Maida, because it is that distinctive, and I just love his sound. Now, I've not, shied away from the fact that I absolutely adore Chantal Kreviazuk. She is on a very finite list of artists where when I know that they are touring and I know that they're going to be in the Ottawa area, I want to see them. That list included the late Prince. It includes U2 and Chantal. So it's a very short list. And the reason why I love her live performances so much isn't just the fact that I love her music, but it's her. So many times we go to shows and we hear, it's great to be in insert name of city here, and that's it. It's very robotic. It's very forced. It's not sincere. With her, you're getting her. You're getting an absolute representation of who this woman is, because she is talking to you the same way she would talk to anybody. It isn't fake. It isn't put on. I assure you, I've seen her enough times to know that no one show was like the other. I've seen her perform with big bands. I've seen her perform with little bands. I've seen her perform just herself. And at the end of the day, what brings you back is not only the wonderful personality, but the fantastic music. And again, not to be outdone, Raine Maida has a wonderful collection of hits, which we were treated to tonight, not only from his solo career, but from his time with Our Lady Peace. One of the wonderful things about seeing them perform live is the fact that you kind of felt that you weren't necessarily in a hall listening or witnessing a concert, but you were kind of at their house, in the fact that this is the type of banter that you're used to hearing from a couple, and I love that. So for those of you who are thinking, you know what, I'm going to say nothing but wonderful things about Chantal Kreviazuk, hang on, this is for you. Chantal, you didn't perform Time tonight. It's my only grievance. But I also look at it from the point of view of, I'm sure there are other people who have favorite Chantal songs or favorite Raine Maida songs, and those songs might not have been performed, but we're going to be okay, because I feel very spoiled. I've seen her perform umpteen times, and this is the first time she hasn't performed that song that I love. I'll get over it. What I'm more so excited about, that I want to talk to you about, is the fact that their collaboration, Moon vs. Sun, is going to drop, I believe, mid-January. It is also going to be in line with a documentary that they filmed on the making of this album. So I'm very excited for that as well. Chantal, of course, is no stranger to songwriting, to doing a lot of work for other artists, and providing great hits for them. And I just think that she's a genius. And one of the things that I respect about her is two things. Well, multiple things, but two that I'll talk about. One is the fact that she doesn't get it. And when I say that, I mean there are a lot of people who walk around with egos and who think that they're better than everybody else, and they've got this airs that they put on with them. She doesn't have that. She doesn't get the fact that she's a big celebrity, because I don't think she cares to be one. I think she just cares to do what she needs to do. Be a wife, be a mom, be an entertainer. And to her, I think she's just extremely passionate about the work that she does, that she doesn't need all the other things that go with it. The second thing about Chantal that I absolutely respect is, a couple years ago, I reached out to her and I said, hey, I'd love to interview you. And I'm not with Rolling Stone magazine. I'm not with the Globe and Mail or anything else. And this was before I was even with Ottawa Life magazine. I was just me, Keith. And she said, sure. And we had a fantastic conversation. And if you haven't seen that interview, I'll throw the link in below. All of that to say is that anytime I have the opportunity of seeing these two wonderful people perform, I'm going to be there. Please take my money. I have put it aside in the Chantal and Raine budget just for you, because going to the show and seeing them perform It is such a pleasure. And if you ever have the chance to do it, you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't go up to that ticket booth and say, I want tickets to see the show, because they're phenomenal. It was very interesting. The Prime Minister, Mr. Justin Trudeau himself, was in attendance. And you know what's a big deal when the Prime Minister's like, hey, listen, hang on. I know I got Prime Minister things to do, but my girl Chantal's in town with my boy Raine, and I got to go and check him out. So thank you guys so much for coming to Ottawa. Looking forward to you guys coming back, hopefully in 2019. Wish you guys all the best with the new album. I cannot wait to hear it. We were treated to several songs off of the new album, and I'm telling you, this is probably some of the best work that they've done, and I'm really excited for everybody to hear it. If you were at the show tonight, I'd love to know what you think. Feel free to reach out to me, CFL_fan on Twitter, Facebook.com/Witty Whittier, and WittyWhittier.com. So just to wrap up, Chantal and Raine, true treasures to Canada. Chantal is not perfect. She did not perform Time, but I'm Gonna Live. Their new album drops in January, so make sure you go and get that. Thank you so much for checking this out. My name is Keith, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.